first time they play.
This is their second game. You got 9 o'clock, call meeting order.
Move to approve the agenda?
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Sheila, you get to kick us off.
There's the bank reconciliations for October.
I thought it was Morgan coming again.
They said I had attorney shoes on today, so.
Just because I know we have lots of time today. So like, this refund online overage, like what's that an overage for?
If they overpaid,
Online, oh, I see, when they pay online.
because the online treasure's.org site doesn't have real live data, so if they come into the office and pay, then they try and pay online, then it's an overage, so you
I
have
see.
to refund it.
Cool. Okay.
The data gets uploaded every night at 5 o'clock.
Ah,
Anything paid in the office is that's recorded and after that. The next thing I have is the resolution to cancel checks that are a year old. I do have one on here that's not quite a year old, but it's still older than the 90 days. And this particular property is being deeded, so I know this guy isn't gonna cash his check, so I wanna cancel that one as well.
And they can come back and ask for this, correct?
Not after a year, no,
I thought they could come in and request. I mean,
not after a year.
yeah.
90 days, because our checks say 90 days, they can, but after a year, no.
so basically, we're just saying, we're canceling them and they can't get their money now, it's too late. What is your procedure for making sure they, do you
That's
contact
part of the
them once?
reconciliation. So when you're reconciling and you have outstanding stuff, there's state code that says anything that's over a year old, you have to put back into the general fund, so that's what I'm doing. So anybody who's bringing you guys reconciliations should also be doing this if they're writing checks out of their accounts,
Okay,
so, yeah.
and is there a procedure do you have to contact them, or is it, it's not our problem if they lost the check or whatever? Okay,
I'll read the resolution quick.
okay.
Whereas the treasurer has on her books a number of outstanding treasurer's checks over 1 year old, whereas the treasurer is requesting approval to cancel these outstanding treasurer checks by the Board of Supervisors, therefore the recommendation to the Board of Supervisors is to cancel the outstanding treasurer checks listed below. The Board of Supervisors hereby approves the cancellation of the following outstanding treasurer checks listed, and a credit of each amount shall be made to the appropriate. The first payee is ACC 1006 LLC in the amount of $647.73. The second one is Bryce Moore and Nancy Cox for $55. We have Tyler Coffin for $3.95. Dale Edward Sims for $35. And Gary Klein for $29.
Which one's the one that's not quite a year?
The last one. The deed's being typed up probably, I think it's a Little Sioux property. I think the guy's in the area, because county health tax certificate, and another resident has purchased it. And we're just waiting for the 90th day for them to take deed, so. And that person has been paying all the taxes, so.
I would like to not put that one as part of this.
Just throw it on.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, I agree with you. I just don't wanna get in the
As
pinch.
the wording in the resolution says over 1 year, and that one's not over 1 year, so.
That's fine.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, make a motion to approve the resolution.
All right, I'll second. Any further discussion? It's a roll call vote, I'm a yes.
Yes.
All right.
You gotta sign
I'm
it.
signing that, don't I?
Where does that, all the money goes, because it's your checks from your
It
department?
goes back to the general fund.
All right.
I just wanted to share this with you guys. So we've got the, information from the DOT. We have seen a 63% increase in county retention for, vehicle. And we've seen, 8% increase in driver's license. And we've seen an increase in title issues by 26%. Trending up to 0.
Good, thank you. Discussions on union negotiations. Morgan, do you have anything on this? I know the union wants to sit down and start, they have a wage reel for this year.
Mhm.
They're ready to go at any time, so we can set that meeting whenever we want.
Okay. What's your thoughts on,
Sooner the better.
okay? They won't take effect until July 1, correct? 26th.
It'll be July 1, yeah.
It would take effect, but they want to start negotiations now. Do we want to wait until Tony gets back? just
No,
to
because
see-
Tony
you
can't
can't
be
be
part
involved
of
in it anyway.
Oh, that's right, okay. All right. After the 1st of December sometime?
Yeah, do we want to do it on a Thursday?
That first meeting, I know you guys have a lot on it. I don't know if you want,
On
wait
the
till the
December
next
4th
week.
meeting?
Yeah.
Want to do?
So let's do December 11th.
Okay, at the meeting.
Oh, wait.
It'll
Or
be,
at
Oh,
separate
I
time.
can't even tell what day December 11th is.
Yeah, it's November, yeah, it's a
Okay.
Thursday, December 11th, is a Thursday.
probably at like 11 a.m., because it'll have to be exempt session.
Okay.
Wanna do it
And I
that
don't,
late?
she can't, so,
Who can't?
like,
What day she get?
no, she can't be, I don't think, be a part of it.
Yeah, so that, it's up to the board.
Okay.
If we want her, she's not making a decision, but if we want her to be here for our clerk work,
Mhm.
because her husband now works for the county.
Oh, Megan's?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
But, and
Any
Tony
of
can't
you
be a part of
guys.
it, so it's kind of you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't matter to me either way.
Can we have one of,
I think Terry can.
Yeah, I think one of us was gonna
okay. All
be a
right,
part of it, so.
so December 11th?
Yep.
Until, can we do,
10:30?
yeah, I was just, in
You want
case I'm
10:30?
reading,
Is
I
that
don't want to be sitting around.
We'll have to do exempt session.
Thursday, right? That is
Thursday, the 11th,
Okay.
yep. 10:30, union negotiations? Sounds good to me.
Approval of county urban renewal report. Megan sent that in email.
Yeah, and I called her and talked to her about it, she said she wasn't gonna be
Yeah.
here, so I understand it, so.
Yes, that has to do with the tip dollars.
Yep, yep, sounds,
So with my golf course, and that, all those funds are being used for the veterans of theirs.
yep, and doesn't look like we've used very much, but
No,
that's the only thing
but
it
it's
can be used
available
for.
to us.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. All right, make a motion to approve the county urban renewal report.
Second? Any further discussion?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Motion carries. We won't be here next week.
Right, she
So,
has to pay that.
yes, the US Bank bill still needs pay.
So will you,
I'll come in and stamp.
okay, all right, make a motion to allow the auditor to, write the handwritten warrant to US Bank on November 26th.
I'll second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 20 minutes, we can do public comment before a public hearing.
Okay. Do we know, we won't know till Monday if we're gonna have a meeting on the 25th?
I don't think we need to. I think all the items accepted.
Okay.
All right, the board will now allow up to 30 minutes for comments from the public. The board will call speakers in the order in which they have signed up on the form provided. Each speaker is limited to no more than 3 minutes for speaking and must first state his or her name for the record. Comments should be directed to the board as a whole and should refrain from personal attacks or from addressing individual employees or citizens. Comments should also be limited to one topic. Detailed information about the public comment policy is available upon request. And all we have is Brad.
Good morning, Brad Doyle. Just wanted to make sure you're aware, there was a meeting held Tuesday evening at the Grace Community Center. We had approximately 40 residents, landowners, and agricultural landowner concerns, and the issue of the TCE issue was addressed. A lot of people were able to recount the issues they've been having, the struggles they've had when contacting different government offices and the lack of response from top to bottom. So anyway, just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware that this meeting took place, and they will be meeting again to figure out what direction they're going to be moving with the issue. So thanks.
Thank you.
And did you have, that's all, you just have Brad?
Yep.
Okay, because we did have, our Board of Health had a meeting last night, because the Board of Health is in charge of environmental health also, and it was discussed last night, and the Board of Health does want to have some people come in and talk to them. So in January, the meeting in January, there is going to be discussion on the TCE at the Board of Health, at Public Health meeting, so. The chair was very interested in talking to people and working for, solutions, because this isn't something that's going away anytime soon out there. So they just don't want to, the chair said, we don't want to just talk about it, we want to actually look for something, what is it we need to do, what are we going to try to find solutions to the problem for those people that live in that area.
Just as a comment, because I still got some 3 minutes left. I find it interesting that there were 3 sister silo sites. 2 of them have been declared Superfund sites and have been working on cleanup, but the one in Harrison County, no action or move has ever been taken by any level to do the same thing. And I find that very, very interesting that hasn't happened. There is money, possibly grants, possibly, but there are some things that can be done towards trying to remediate that situation problem. So that's something that, and it might fall under the environmental office of the county to pursue that. But I find it interesting that the other 2 sites have been declared Superfund sites, and they were all built and decommissioned in that same time period.
That was one of the things that we talked about last night, is just working together, and because this, it kind of is a federal problem as far as, but yet we have to work together as a county to see what we can do. It was a really good discussion last night. There was several visitors, whatever, to the meeting, and it was very good.
All right, if we don't have anything else, we'll recess until 9:30.
Okay. John's not here today, is he?
Michelle, had pumpkin sales slowed down?
Yeah, they're done. Yeah, he had to be done before he got married. I shouldn't say that, they had a little bit of time afterwards. But yeah, it's been kind of a crazy, they moved and yeah.
I know, are they gonna join my fire department again?
I'm sorry, is Kylie going to? I don't know. She's kind of busy at work. Yeah, so, the weather this year was kind of crazy with all the rain, and so it had some issues, but he had lots of little ones and gourds and stuff like that, but the big pumpkins weren't. But he was lucky, because we did hear from other people that other places didn't have any pumpkins. You know, Omaha, they were kind of wiped out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, there was a new resident.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, it was a process.
We're coming home Friday night from Eaton. We seen vehicles there,
Yeah, we were there.
and Lacey said, somebody bought that. Who was it? And it was an older person that told me they bought it. I said, well, that was Dustin and Molly's car pulling out of there. I said, is it Marshall and Kylie? She said, yes. Kathy told me.
Yeah. With the government shutdown, that had lots of challenges, and it was nice. We didn't have to work use time for his wedding, but yeah, challenges and yeah. So
What's he doing?
he's the NRCS. He's
Okay.
a soil conservationist at NRCS. Yeah. But yeah. So he may still do some pumpkins at our house and then there, just because again the weather. Weather is kind of unique, and to make sure you have what you have.
Yeah.
But lots of opportunities there.
Yeah, it's a nice little place.
It's bigger inside than you think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had looked at it for our older son 4 years ago, but needed a lot of work, and they were just having their first one then. And so we let it go, and that's kind of odd that we're now back there again. Yeah.
So did your pumpkin sales, do you think they were higher because Omaha didn't have pumpkins, or?
He did really well, yeah. He did well. And yeah, because we did have some that stopped and they said, well, we just don't have any there. They told us that there's just nothing there, so. And then he had a couple, Logan invited him a couple times, and he did really well in Logan, and especially on the corner here. And then working with one farm in the She Market, that was nice that they invited him. He kind of branched out a little bit, went to Blair, and we've done the farmer's market and the welcome center. And, yeah, and it's interesting. People, I think, his market is mainly 99% women. And they start decorating in September. So, not
Yeah, I guess I
October,
never
September.
drove by my house and thought, them steps would look a lot better with pumpkins on them. But we do have pumpkins on them.
Well, then after the wedding, people saw what he had used for the wedding, and then somebody called me and said, can I come get some? I have an event, and it'd be really nice on the table to have some of those boards and mini pumpkins, and so yeah.
Are they hard to grow?
They weren't this year. He had lots of them, yeah.
Good.
I drove back and forth to Lincoln quite a bit, for work, I do. And, Vala's was, that field there to the north of the interstate was just not much anything this year. Normally it's just covered.
That place is a trap.
Oh. Yeah, it's,
Places are,
well, I know they've got a window, to make the money for the year, but yeah.
They make it.
My
Yeah.
stepdaughter and their kids, I can't remember what she said. Even a family pass, it was just some stupid number for a day to kick through the pumpkin patch. But
Yeah, Lacey and her sister took the kids down one day, and Lacey came home going, oh my goodness, I can't believe how much money I spent today.
yeah,
Just to get in.
Yes.
yeah, just to get in.
And
Yeah.
it was 2 and up. It's like, are you serious? A 25 or a 2-year-old doesn't even pay $25 just to get in.
yeah.
What's that place just south of Blair? I don't know.
Skinny Bones.
They've
She's
really,
got one too. She has to hit them all.
yeah, they've really upgraded their facility over the last couple of years, so. I mean, people like to do that stuff, that's great,
We went to one of, I took with my daughter and grandkids, and they wanted, we went to look at the food, we want something to drink or whatever. They had these cookie shakes or whatever. It was $13. It was this big. We saw somebody had one. I'm like, no, we'll wait till we get home. I
And the
spent
kids have the most
$13 on a
fun.
drink.
They have a pit with corn in it. And that's when the kids have the most fun.
Uh-huh.
I've got grain bins that can
Yeah,
help clean
yeah,
out.
yeah. Come on up. Come on
Bring it
up.
down to the bottom, yeah. And scoop it into a bucket.
That's funny.
Marshall had somebody come and one day and they wanted to buy over 1,000 pumpkins, because they wanted to start a, pumpkin, they wanted to start a fall decorating, so they'd go around houses and decorate. You couldn't accommodate them this year, but maybe going forward, we'll see. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I went up to the house last week and it was time to throw the pumpkins away though. I'd never seen so many flies on a pumpkin and it was just a big pile of mush sitting there and I'm like, dude, that one needs to go.
I used to tell people that I'd take them for my chickens, but I haven't. The last couple of years I haven't taken the time. They love the pumpkin seeds. My chickens, I think, haven't come back from the government shutdown, I think. 2 eggs yesterday out of 26 chickens.
2 eggs?
How old
Yeah.
are you?
They're going on 3.
Oh, yeah.
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 And they're molting. I don't know. I've never had them molt this time of year, but
I've never had any mold.
yeah. I've never had them be this bad. I mean, they slow down sometimes, but I've never had them slow down to like 2 eggs a day.
I'm surprised you're still getting them at 3 years old.
Yeah.
What's up, Lieber?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hop over.
2 days in a row.
That's right.
He was over here, what?
Him and I worked together a little bit
Oh, I
yesterday.
see. How's the dare going? Are you doing classes?
We're over the halfway mark, so getting the finishing touches done, so. And on to the next schools.
What grades do you do?
I do fifth, but the only school I do sixth grade is Dunlap because their fifth grade's in Dow City.
Gotcha. Does Crawford County have anything similar?
I think the closest dare is Carroll from here, that does dare. Nobody around here though.
I haven't heard that. I didn't know they were still doing dare. My kids went through it. I mean, they're in their mid-late 30s now, so they went through it in junior high in Douglas County.
You started that back up, didn't you?
Yeah, it was 2020, yeah.
I used to see it advertised a lot
Yeah.
in the community served PSAs and stuff, but I didn't even think the program still existed.
Supposedly they revamped it from how they used to teach it back in the day.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a prom disaster this next year.
You what?
A prom disaster?
Oh,
Have you ever
yeah.
been part of those?
I haven't, I've seen it though, yeah. So,
I think we're gonna talk about it Monday night at our meeting.
yeah.
Start the planning. I need to talk to the county attorney, explain to her what it is,
Let me know
what her
it is.
involvement is.
Yeah.
You mean, the fire department's gonna do it?
The fire department does it with the school, and county attorney's involved, the sheriff's office, state patrol, LifeNet comes in, the hospital plays a part.
That's quick to look set
It's
up.
really neat.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures and stuff.
We tried to do them every 4 years. COVID kind of got in the way. That way every high school student sees it.
Yeah. So, just out of curiosity, why does Sarah have to be involved?
Because
Like-
there's a portion of this where it's like a courtroom scene,
Oh, okay.
and the charges are given
We
to.
did that when I was in high school, it was crazy.
Yeah, you get parents
It
crying.
was like an actual car accident and
Yeah,
everything.
funeral homes involved. We have a kid that.
Yep, we
the
got
kids
done
walk in
mortuary.
and walk past a kid that's laying in the
It's pretty
casket.
cool, but it's worth it.
I was in school when Dean, his name was Dean, I think, out here on the, BB Town Road, and then, where the Hard Scratch Road, there used to be a big tree there, there was a huge tree, and that one kid on prom night, his name was Dean, I can't remember his last name, and then another girl. It was prom night. It's not good.
Well, if it helps, according to the new DARE stats, most kids are not drinking anymore, it's vaping.
Hmm.
So less kids are drinking alcohol, which is good, but more of them are vaping, so.
You're such a positive person.
You go over it.
I think texting and driving is more dangerous than drinking.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
When you're drinking, you're trying to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's it been as far as from your perspective? I heard somebody just last night or the night before, they stopped somebody for electronic use, you know, they give them a verbal warning, but,
Oh, for texting? Yeah, I'm recently day shift now for the last few weeks, so,
woo,
I had an OWI. I thought that was just a myth during the day. It happens.
Oh, yeah.
I have one at 8:30 in the morning.
I can sit in the chicken bar and eat breakfast in the mornings and people are in there by me.
Yeah.
The night shift guys are getting off.
Ironically, that person was going to put a interlock device in his car when he showed up drunk.
Had the drink in his hand when he showed up.
He did, yes. There's a lot of other things.
Well, go big or go home.
Yes, yeah.
oh dear.
Maybe texting and
Then-
driving will get better, since they can't have their phones in school, maybe it'll get better. But they
Yeah,
don't need
and
their
I don't
phones.
really know specifics, so they just can't have the phones in the classroom, but they can have it at school. They can bring it to school, they just can't have it in the classrooms.
They can have it, yes, that's correct, and they can
Okay.
have it during passing time and at lunch.
Okay. I come from a Catholic school, so if your phone vibrated in your pocket, you were in trouble.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I came from a school and we didn't have phones yet.
Yeah. What's that?
There was a phone that hung on the wall by the door.
I remember the old bag phones. They were huge.
When cell phones first started,
Yeah,
yep, the
when
bag
cell
phone.
It was a
Yep.
bag phone, and you were something.
And you
had
you
one.
only really needed to buy it because for emergencies.
Yeah,
It'll never go farther than that.
yeah,
Just for emergencies.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But there was no using it when you're driving down the road.
No, cord wasn't long enough.
Well, and you can,
Well, depending on how your vehicle, your console and stuff was, sometimes it could sit right between the seats if you had front buckets and you had a spot, but that cord just wasn't.
yeah,
But yeah, it was all about in case of an emergency. Well, that's the same time when they got rid of all the phone booths,
yeah.
because there used to be a phone booth on every corner virtually.
Yep.
And those went away at about the same time those came in.
My grandfather owned a limousine service, and we'd go out to California and visit. Everywhere we went was in a limo. And you had the phone in there, I just thought that was the coolest thing. There's pictures of me sitting there on the phone, 5 years old.
Well, if you go to Oregon, I don't know if it's still there, but when you're coming out on Highway 20 and you hit the desert, there's a state rest stop, but there's still, and it's just for show, but there's a phone booth. So there's always people there, taking pictures of a phone booth, standing in it like it's working.
I remember the days of the party line.
Yes.
And I used to pick up and listen, or you'd listen for the rattle or whatever.
Well, growing up in Omaha, the prefix, before we had to attach our area codes, you knew what part of town people lived in just by the prefix, because they were all confined to different areas.
Yep. Hi, Danny. Oh, I guess I could have gone in there to the Swiftfield meeting.
Are you just waiting on me?
No,
We have a
you have to wait till
public
8:30.
hearing. I don't know what, are you supposed to be presenting to us today, Danny?
I don't really have a presentation, but I can answer any questions and give any information on the plan. There's a public hearing for the comp plan.
Yep.
That might hurt me.
Oh, okay, yeah, there is, it is, okay. I wasn't looking at the right deal. Okay.
And planning and zoning did recommend to move it to the supervisor, so.
Yep.
All right, I got 9:30. Come back into session.
We have to open the public hearing.
Yes, you do.
Make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. It must be finishing up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, there was a gal in there talking, so I'm not sure how long she's gonna talk, but.
Can we talk about the comprehensive land plan though?
Yeah, if you got things you wanna give us.
Yeah, I mean, I can just kind of give a quick overview. I mean, I think most of you are aware. We've been working on updating the county's comprehensive plan for right about a year now. This plan touches on a lot of different topics, but above all, it is a land use plan. It is required by Iowa Code, Chapter 414. It basically lays the foundation for zoning in the county. You cannot have zoning in a county or a city without having a comprehensive plan. Within the plan, the main components of the plan would be the future land use map, which is basically a tool that we can use when determining future developments or rezoning or anything like that. And then there is the goals and objectives section. With the goals and objectives, I believe I told planning and zoning we had laid out 6, and they cover different topics from the plan, like economic development, recreation, transportation, housing, renewable energy, and agriculture. Do you want me to read through the goals?
Public hearing.
Yes.
Yeah, Danny was kinda giving us an update.
Okay.
So for our goals, economic development was to promote balanced and sustainable economic growth across the county by collaborating with cities to strengthen local economies, incentivizing well-planned and intentional rural development, and supporting the agricultural industry and the preservation of the county's rural character. Recreation and land conservation, preserve and enhance the natural beauty and ecological integrity of the Luss Hills and other sensitive landscapes while expanding outdoor recreation opportunities to attract and retain residents, promote public health, and strengthen the county's identity as a destination for nature-based living. Transportation is maintain and preserve the county's existing transportation infrastructure while enhancing regional mobility through collaboration with local transit providers to improve access to transit services for all residents, especially seniors, workers, disabled, and those without personal vehicles. Housing, support the development of quality, affordable, and diverse housing options through intentional, well-planned rural development. Coordinate with cities to encourage efficient land use while ensuring new housing maintains the rural character of the county and complements existing communities. Renewable energy, consider responsible renewable energy development that aligns with the county's conservation values, protects the scenic viewsheds of the Luss Hills, and avoids impacts to sensitive habitats and migratory bird routes. And then agriculture is to protect and preserve agricultural land as a vital economic and cultural resource while promoting conservation practices that improve water quality, reduce agricultural runoff, and support long-term health of the county's natural environment. Under each one of those, there's 2 or 3 objectives to help work towards those goals. And I believe you guys got the plan ahead of time to review. Did you have any questions or concerns?
I don't.
Okay,
I would like to, can we read, can I get an actual printed copy? I mean, I know when you had the initial one that you sent, and I sent you a couple changes. Can we get a hard copy?
I mean, you can have one printed out,
Okay,
because I believe Matt sent out the
yeah,
finalized copy to everyone here and planning and zoning.
yeah, he said it in an email.
Yeah,
Um,
I would assume just
Just
print
get
it
a hard
here.
copy, okay? Is this something that you have to be here, like, can we wait till Tony's here to approve it, or is it something we have to approve today?
You don't have to.
You don't
Right
have to,
now is
no.
our public hearing.
You would just need to do another public hearing, I believe.
Okay. So in case anybody has any comments on it.
We have to do 3 readings on that?
Nope.
Same thing.
You could just approve it today, or you can table it and review more and wait for Tony.
I'd like to do that, I just would like, because it is such an important thing, I would prefer that 20 of us sit here.
Do we have to have another public hearing? Or does this public hearing
Count as the,
cover?
I think technically this one would count. Best practice would probably be to have another one before approving it. Just so you're very transparent.
Sure. Matt, do you have anything on it? Do you want it?
No.
I will say, I think aside from your couple of comments, I don't think anybody else had any other comments. Steering committee, planning and zoning supervisors, no one.
Yeah.
So,
and I think it's probably fine, I just,
Sure.
I would like Tony to be here too, I mean, it's something that is really important for our county, long-term, so.
So it is a public hearing. Anybody from the public have comments on the comprehensive plan?
Is it on the county website for us to review, so we can go on and read it, especially if you're going to table it for future discussions?
Yeah, we can get it on there.
Okay, I would like to see the comprehensive plan and be able to read over it.
Can we? If we can,
It's hard to object to something you haven't put your eyes on and have
Sure.
the time to read and review. And it should be, available to the public to review if this is a public meeting.
Yeah, it was in the paper, it was.
as I say, it's put
available
up
in
for
the
public
office.
comment, it should be on our website. Or we can get it on the city county
Can you put it
website.
on the county website so we can get a copy? And Matt, could you send me a copy, please?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay.
so do we need a motion to?
We can't take action while we're in public hearing.
Okay,
Are you ready to move on?
Yes.
Okay. Zoning map amendment, submitted by Dan Rosman, I sent you a map, I think you got it. I did have a adjoining landowner at the meeting, this morning, she just questioned whether it was this for one house or multiple, and we informed her it was just for one. That was the only question.
on the Rossingham one,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And then no adjoining landowner or comments on the Victoria Green.
Okay, so I've got 3 here. This
Yeah, the
one.
first one's for the comp plan.
Oh, okay, so do you want it back till next week,
Well,
or,
which one's that? Is that for the comp plan?
yeah, that was the first one you gave me.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah, I'll
that's
take
the
that
comp
back.
plan. Yep. Okay, so Dan, okay.
Yep. So very little discussion.
He's just, because you and I talked about this, I think. Yes.
Anything from the public other than one landowner? You answered those questions. Anything from the public on this rezoning for Dan Brosnahan?
And it's southeast of Logan, right?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Make a motion to approve the.
Well,
Yeah,
we have to close public hearing.
okay, we'll do this one, all right.
Yeah, the only comments I had on the Jones was actually from the adjoining landowner, but it's her son that's actually purchasing it. It's a family, so it's the aunt selling property to the nephew.
Anything from the public on the Jones rezoning? Okay.
All right, make a motion to close the public hearing, is that?
I'll second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
All right, make a motion to approve the Roslyn hearing from A1 to R1.
I'll second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have Jones.
Make a motion to approve the Jones property from A1 to R1.
I'll second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you. Do you want that test? I'm gonna sign for him.
Does that conclude business?
All right.
Can you?
Do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I'll move to adjourn.
Second.
further discussion? All in favor? Aye, opposed? Motion carries.
Oh, did you?
You got a lot of names.
Oh, yeah, nobody else signed, no? Nobody else signed?
Thanks. You'll be in your office.
Thank you.
Or, well,
Hey, my email about the Mr. Doyle's application.
oh, yeah, I did, sorry.
Alright.
I don't think I have it on my phone email or resume.
Okay.
I
No,
did
no
not
problem.
change, but I'll email it to you, sorry.
Okay,
It's
thanks.
busy. Can I have you print that land use plan for me?
Yeah,
Because if we, once we approve it, I mean, as long as we don't make any changes, I can keep that as my copy, right?
right,
Eventually, so,
Yeah.
yeah, if you would print a copy for me, that would be great.
okay.
Thank you.
Supervisor.
But we're not meeting next week.
What's that?
No,
We're
no.
not meeting next week.
Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. All right.
So then we will have to